Hey everyone, welcome back to another video and to something I haven't done for a while now. It's been a good couple of months since I've done a video like this, and this is officially episode 18 of 5 best mods to download for the Xbox One. Now, as many of you guys will know, I have been covering a lot of PlayStation 4 mods recently, and that is going to continue. In fact, in a couple of days time, the next episode I do have going out is a PlayStation 4 mods episode, so if you are looking for that, be sure to stay tuned for that in a couple of days time. But you know, I do want to balance it out from time to time, so every 2 weeks or so I do want to bring out an Xbox episode as well, just to make sure I'm keeping somewhat of a balance on the channel with console mods. As you all know, with the differences between Xbox and PlayStation, it's kind of hard to keep on top of this stuff in terms of a series. So this is going to be episode 18. As always, hope you guys do go on it to enjoy. Giveaway winners for last week's giveaway will be announced at the end of the video, and if you want to enter this week's giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe. It's for an Amazon gift card, and our winners will be announced sometime during the end of this week in another video. But enough talking, jumping straight into the video today, and the first mod we're going to be covering is one known as the Mercenary Pack. Now, if you're a fan of clothing and armor mods out there, this mod is definitely going to be for you. It was actually made by a user known as Dragadokine, and it basically adds a bunch of cool clothing and armor mods into one pack for you guys to go ahead and choose from. So for instance, the infamous Rebel outfit that a lot of people love is in this pack for you guys to go ahead and wear. You also have things like a B90 suit, which is crazy, several different Wastelander themed outfits as well, gunner overhaul outfits. There's even NCR styled, clothing for male and female characters. And of course, some of these clothing and, armors do look better on male characters, and the same way as well for some of them for the female characters. And what's really cool about this is that all of this is customizable, so you can wear one part of one of the outfits and then match that up with another part from one of the other outfits. So if you want to wear a jacket from one and a hat from the other, you can go ahead and do so, which really makes this mod great. Not only is it good for customization, but because of the level of detail that's gone into some of these outfits, it truly is one of the better type of armor and clothing mods available at the moment on the Xbox One. One thing to quickly mention here is that all of this is craftable from the Armor Smith workbench. So of course that does mean that you need, Armor Smith Extended as a mod already downloaded, and also the Armor and Weapon Keywords Community Resource mod downloaded as well. And you can find links to those in the description below. Overall, the mod is great. Some of the outfits are genuinely insane, and personally, it's one that I really enjoyed and thought was worth showcasing it to you guys today. And that leads us into the next mod of the video, which is known as Fallout Shock Apartment by Bloodmeat08. Now, if you're a fan of the Bioshock series like I am, more specifically Bioshock 2, then you may enjoy this mod, because this is basically a recreation of the Bioshock 2 multiplayer prologue apartment, recreated in Fallout 4. And I have to say, he did an outstandingly good job at making this really seem like the Bioshock 2 apartment. For a recreation, this is seriously on point. From the way that you enter here, to the starting room of entrance, to the interior, when you look out the windows, it genuinely looks like you're in Fallout's very own version of Rapture, like you're underneath the water. You can see like lit up signs of Good Neighbor and stuff like that. It really is crazy how, very similar this is to the Bioshock 2 apartment. The level of detail inside of here is great as well, from some of the, the interior things going on. It does work as a normal player home as well, so you can store things in here. Although there really isn't much storage locations for you to actually use, it is still possible, of course. You've got your own bed area, you got a place for a workbench as well. So overall, it's great. And again, how you enter here is once you've downloaded and enabled the mod, a new location will pop up near Fort Strong for you to go ahead and fast travel to. Once you've fast traveled here, behind the door you will notice a pod that looks very similar to Bioshock 2 style, that you can actually take, and it will pretty much teleport you to the apartment. And then from there, you now have access to this awesome looking, very nostalgic Bioshock 2 themed apartment. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section down below. It's just one that sort of stood out to me the most because I am a fan of the Bioshock series, and one that I personally enjoyed and thought was worth showcasing as well. Coming up for the next mod, we have Holstered Weapons by Azar. Now this one's kind of self-explanatory by the title. It pretty much adds holstered weapons for your Fallout 4 male and female characters. And what's really cool about this is some of the customization that you have with this and how realistic and smooth it looks on your character. There's some other mods out there that literally looks like the weapon's just invisibly on your back, whereas with this one, you know, it does have straps and stuff to make it look a little bit more realistic. So for instance, you have, you know, holstered weapons for the 10mm for your hip and your thigh. You have holstered rifles and shotguns that you can have. You can have a backpack as well. You can position these in specific areas on your back as well, just to make it look a little bit better. All of this stuff can be created from the chemistry workstation once you have downloaded and enabled the mod. There's several different variations of the backpacks that you can wear as well. They come in like different colors and camos and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And in general, I just think it's an awesome mod. You know, it adds a small level of immersion into the game, and it looks really, really cool with some of the outfits from the Mercenary Pack, being the first mod I showed you guys at the very beginning. But anyway, moving in to the next mod of the video, and this is known as the IF-54 Battle Rifle Redux by Skibida. Now, some of the custom weapon mods on Xbox are truly great, and this one definitely adds into that list. Of course, the mod itself adds the IF-54 Battle Rifle into the game, completely from scratch with built assets, you know, custom sounds, huge modability, and that's one of the best things about this mod, is that there is a crap ton of customizations for you to choose from. Some of those customizations include 7 different materials and camos for the weapon, just to spice things up a bit and, you know, change it around if you like. You can see some of that from the gameplay in the background. You have 4 different ammo types, 14 different sights and scopes, 10 different magazines, 6 stocks and 5 barrels, 5 muzzles, and over 20 receivers for you to choose from. So yeah, I mean, there is a crap ton of customization there, and it really allows you to sort of change the weapon into different types of weapons. So if you want a long range sort of sniper weapon, you can go ahead and do so with this. If you want a short range sort of assault rifle, you can do the same as well. And that's what really made this one stand out to me. You know, with a lot of the custom weapons, you know, they aren't really customizable that much. Whereas with this one, you know, the modability with this is truly crazy. So if you're a fan of weapon mods, it's definitely one I suggest. I mean, it looks great in terms of textures. It's absolutely perfect for customization, and overall, it's just a great weapon mod. If you're a fan of them, definitely one for you guys to check out. And for the final mod of the video, this one isn't going to be for all of you out there, but I found this to be quite a funny one, and just in general quite useful as well. This is known as Push Away Companions by C. Dante. Now, I'm pretty sure at one point in Fallout, all of us have had those annoying companions that like to just get in the way. They like to block doorways, and you have to physically tell them to move, or, you know, try and force them to move and stuff. And although that's easily avoidable, it can just be very annoying sometimes. So that's where this mod comes into play, and as the mod title suggests, this allows you to push away your companions. It comes with its very own sound effects and also animations as well. You can actually see yourself physically pushing them. And I just find it to be quite funny. Like, you can see here when a companion is blocking a doorway, although he wasn't really exactly blocking a doorway in the gameplay, a new option will appear saying press X to push away your companion. And when you push them, sometimes they can go flying, sometimes they can just drop to the ground. It's quite funny, I'm not gonna lie. It was quite funny to use, but at the same time, it is one of those things where it can actually be quite useful against those annoying companions that just love to get in the way all the time. Overall, a pretty simple mod. I thought it's one that I'd add as well. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And that is this week's episode of 5 awesome mods to download on the Xbox One. The PlayStation 4 episode will be out in a few days time, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And also, I want to apologize for not getting this Xbox episode up for a long time. Like, again, it's been a good couple of months. There's several times where I've said that I was gonna do it, but then just didn't get around to finishing it. So apologies for that. And also, I haven't uploaded in a full week. I want to apologize for that as well. I did actually fall sick. This video was supposed to be up around 2 or 3 days ago, and then I ended up getting sick, so it's pretty unfortunate there. But this week, I'm going to try and upload a little bit more than usual to make up for that full week of no uploads. But other than that, the giveaway winners will be on your screens right now if you are watching this video. Make sure to check your YouTube inboxes. That is the only way that I could message you guys, so make sure you do so. There's been several times where I've messaged people and they haven't responded because, I mean, I don't really know why. I don't know if they know how to check their YouTube inboxes, but Just in case you don't, make sure you go to Creator Studio, go to Community, then go to Messages. That is how you check your YouTube inboxes. Also, I'm gonna play you guys real quick my new Skyrim intro. It's been made in a similar fashion to my Fallout one that you guys see at the beginning of every Fallout episode. And of course, this will be used at the beginning of Skyrim videos whenever I do get around to making them. So be sure to check it out. Leave me some feedback on it in the comment section down below. Do you like it? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.